AudioZach here. Acoustic foam has been the source of a surprising amount of internet controversy. Does it actually block sound? I set up an experiment so you can hear for yourself, where I compare it with other household items you might find in a home podcast studio. By the way, never use egg cartons for soundproofing. You'll see why in a bit. This experiment required a few things. First, I set up speakers. I didn't need anything fancy, so these are just regular computer speakers with a subwoofer. I then placed a microphone about 10 feet away on the other side of a wall. I connected it to a Tascam recorder so we could visualize the difference in loudness. Materials that block more sound will have a lower reading. In this case, the sound blocking materials are the independent variable. I made sure to place them on a wall directly between the speakers and the microphone. I test an empty wall, acoustic foam, egg cartons, and a heavy blanket. Most importantly, I needed a hypothesis to test. In this case, I did not think the acoustic foam would block sound any better than the other materials. For this experiment, I chose to play Hands Across the Sea by John Philip Sousa. Why? Because I can. I first played the song toward an empty wall. This was the control. I played the same section again, but with acoustic foam directly between the speakers and the microphone. By the way, this foam and other equipment is listed in the description below. Egg cartons are cheap and easy to find. And finally, I tried it with a heavy blanket. Here's the recorder at the same point in the song for each of the 4 tests. As you can see, the acoustic foam, egg cartons, and blanket all reduce the sound by roughly 1 or 2 decibels. The difference is barely noticeable, and you'd be better off reducing your volume at the source instead of trying to block it at the wall. Now, if acoustic foam is not a great sound insulator, then what exactly is it for? Reverberation. You see, when I speak toward a flat surface, some of my sound waves reflect off of that surface and back into my microphone. And with acoustic foam, you don't get nearly as much of that reflection. It's not perfect, but it definitely cuts back on it. Again, I do not recommend using egg cartons for any acoustic purpose because their low combustion temperature combined with their high surface area make them ideal fire starters, and they can quickly engulf their surroundings. If you enjoy watching things on fire, I also posted the uncut recording of these egg cartons. Enjoy!